talk to you. I don't know if I could follow you, like what do you know about your specific topic in science, but I'm in general very interested in it because there are also like patterns and something to follow and structures and movement that can be very abstract, and I think animation would be like a great technique to make it visible somehow. And I'm very interested in this kind of fantasy visual idea.
And what scientist does at the end is like the basis, or maybe the existence, then it depends what kind of scientist. But I feel like there's good scientists and bad scientists for that, thinking about the future and what's going on, what happened in the past. So right now I'm really confident, I really have confidence in scientists.
So it's difficult to have like your own opinion, because my opinion is like just coming from those pop culture icons things. So basically, in my view, I feel like we don't need that. It's like, why would we need such like modification, a natural thing? It's kind of like eugenics, like Nazis would do. So I mean, like my opinions are really biased from like everything I've seen. So I'm kind of, I wouldn't say I'm against it because I'm still curious. It's kind of like a morbid curiosity. I'm like, yeah, but why if we fucking created life? Sick.
Scientific websites are really ugly.
The problem is like that sometimes it's written in a way that people that are not inside that world don't understand. Like so maybe get things more like easier to understand. Could be something.
Maybe we don't talk enough to each other. We don't have the courage to try something out that no one else did before. I think animation would be the perfect way to explain it, to make it visible, to break it down to a level that we can understand. So I think art can be perfect for that, and it's interesting to combine different fields together. So I don't see the point why not to do it.
So we need to be a bit courageous.
Yeah, I think so.
But I feel like a platform is really like a good idea. It feels like a kind of LinkedIn, but only for artists and scientists. Maybe just in science they have to be encouraged, because we are encouraged to try to understand science. Maybe, okay, you're doing photography, but what about if you don't take picture, you already re-elaborate what it is, or if you take a scientific to maybe take picture from their telescope or something like that. But like it's true that you are not pushed to a concept. You're not pushed to reflect that what you're doing is also really beautiful, also really visual. And sometimes you need an artist to come and say, oh wow, the camera you use every day to work, in fact it's really amazing to do an artwork. So it's like we need to exchange this kind of perspective, and I feel like when it will be born, maybe scientists will start to develop in that way also this approach to their job and find something more interesting and beautiful, and maybe they will start also to say, oh, but I take the legitimation to create an artwork from that. So I feel that when this exchange between science and art will start, then it will be something that will last, that will develop, and that will be larger. So maybe a platform to start is the best, because maybe just on a Swiss level, for example, to start.
If you give a platform, it's like made already the first effort, and you can like spare this energy for something, like for already the next step.
But I would like to, like as an artist comes up with a concept and say, okay, I want to do something scientific, I would like that also scientists feel allowed to say, okay, I have an artistic concept and I want this artist to realize. Because maybe I noticed that on that molecule, I noticed that on this work, on this reaction, and maybe you say, okay, I really found that interesting, I really found this aesthetic, I really found this poetic. So you call an artist and you say, okay, I don't have the tool to take a picture of that, but I have a concept. Because usually it's always like the artist who came and say, okay, I have a concept, can you help me? Or you came and say, okay, maybe I need some picture of that, but more aesthetic. But I really would like to see scientists arriving with a concept.
My project was called To Build a Forest. I was interested in the idea of the forest because it's a forest seems easy. Like every kid knows what a forest is, it's just a bunch of trees. It's kind of hard to define. The aspect of this project, I was interested by a really synthetic forest. A forest that is like the best forest to describe. Really like just like a forest made simple in a way. Just like a forest ruled by numbers. Just it's always the same trees. There's like this flash which looks like a computer. It's fake birds. It's in the end this forest ruled by numbers, by percentage. Just it's not a forest. It's just like a terrible experience. It's an experience that's supposed to be comfortable going in the forest. Then you go in this digital like cold, calculated forest, which doesn't seem right.
Have you guys heard of synthetic biology? Synthetic biology is a field of biology where we try to like rationalize cells as computers. So it's very similar to what you said, right?